Fletcher's parents, who happen to be my parents, for helping plan this wonderful event. I want to thank all the friends and family of Stephanie and Fletcher for coming out. At this time, I want to give Fletcher the proper introduction. Fletcher is a proud member of the Sports Hall of Fame of Newark, California. Fletcher is an alpha, and within his line group, he was always known as the best dancer of the group. Wonderful dancer. Fletcher, additionally, is a rare person who is never late. Just rarely late. And finally, Fletcher is one of the neatest people that I know. If you've ever had the pleasure of going into Fletcher's office, you know his organization skills are first class. Fletcher, was that everything? Did I miss anything? I'm Fletcher's older brother by 2 years. My name is Broderick Brown. One of my early memories growing up was I always wanted the toy My Buddy. And My Buddy was like a doll. It was sort of like Chucky from Child's Play. And I think the reason why I wanted My Buddy is the commercial for My Buddy. They have the greatest jingle of all time. I don't know if anyone else in the room knows it, but it was My Buddy, My Buddy, My Buddy, My Buddy. Wherever he goes, I go. And they had a remix version, which was Kid Sister. I never had a sister. I never had a sister. That's it. And so I had no desire to have a kid sister, but I always wanted My Buddy. And I remember asking my mom, like, Mom, I want that toy. Like, for my birthday, I put it on my Christmas list. Like, this is back in the day where you would read the Sears catalogs and like right up Christmas. My Buddy was on my Christmas list for a solid 3 years. And my mom said, Project, you don't need My Buddy, you have Fletcher. And so growing up, we shared a room. I never had my own clothes, we always shared clothes. Now, it happened, we happened to share clothes because we were basically the same size. I was taller, believe it or not. I was taller to about probably like halfway through my junior year or so. Junior year high school. I was taller. I mean, Fletcher outgrew me when he was a sophomore, like the spring semester of his sophomore year in high school. And so we did everything together. If I went to my friend's house, he came along. He went to his friend's house, I came along. We were Batman and Robin, Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and Dwayne. And so, I mean, we experienced a lot together growing up. And so while we're very similar, we're also very, very different. And so, and the best example happened yesterday. So yesterday, I needed to go pick up my tux. So we walked down State Street, and we went to the men's warehouse. Fletcher said it was right down the street. It was a mile and a half. Details aren't Fletcher's strong. And so we get there, Arsenio's tux is there, Eddie's tux is there, John's tux is there, and the lady keeps avoiding me. She's avoiding eye contact. And they're like, ma'am, where's my tux? And she says it didn't make it in. And so they had to refit the tux. And that basically caused us to be 30 minutes late to the rehearsal. Now, when it hit 5 o'clock, Fletcher called me once. I didn't answer. Fletcher called 80, I believe. 80 answered. And that was it. Fletcher made one phone call. We got to the rehearsal, and Fletcher didn't say anything. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have been blowing up everybody's cell phone. I would have been sending text messages, and I definitely would have said something to Fletcher if he was 30 minutes late when we walked in. He didn't say anything. Fletcher was extremely laid back, and he lets a lot just roll off his shoulder. He's calm, and he's just a nice person. And he's not uptight. He doesn't sweat the details. He doesn't do the small stuff. He definitely doesn't hold a grudge. And so, when I see Stephanie and Fletcher together, they just create just a fine balance, a fine team, a fine tandem. They're Shaq and Kobe. They're LeBron and Dwayne. And like, I was at the ceremony, I'm in 5 minutes. All right, so I was at the ceremony today, and I saw a look I saw one time at a Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and the look on Stephanie's face, because I couldn't see, I was looking at Fletcher's back, so I could look at Stephanie during the ceremony, and the look on Stephanie's face was just amazing, and it was a look that I saw at Thanksgiving, and so when people have given toasts last night, or in conversations when they've talked about when they've known, I don't have an exact date of when I knew, but I definitely recognize that face, and at some point over the course of the last couple of years, I knew, because I would meet people from Chicago, and I would tell them, next summer I might be out there for my brother's wedding, but we're here. It eventually happened. I'm really proud of you guys. Again, you guys make a great team. I can't wait to see the kids. Particularly, fingers crossed for a little boy. We're hoping for, a power forward. And hopefully, if it's a boy, they have Stephanie's hands. In short, I want to give a toast, and I want to wrap this up. Before I wrap this up, you put the toast down, I'm just going to give you a second. Before I wrap this up, I was sort of surprised by how fast we were here today, and we're toasting, and I'm worried about me and my fellow groomsmen are worried about Fletcher. We've been watching over Fletcher all day today, and so we want to just caution Fletcher to take it easy on this toast. So, it's a wedding day, be easy, and so we want to put a toast up to Stephanie and Fletcher. I love you guys.